Good evening, Off Track Land. How is everyone this evening? Gosh, it's the weekend, and I don't have a job, so what does it matter? It's like I've done something hard this week. I've laid around and done absolutely nothing but I wouldn't say play on the computer. Okay, I played on the computer a lot, actually.
You bum.
I was a bum this week, except for looking for a job. I'll tell you what, it's not hard, obviously. It's not difficult to sit at a computer and look for jobs. Hours upon hours upon hours upon days and all that. You know, it's not like the days of old when you would literally get in your vehicle and drive all over God's green earth, picking up applications, stacks of them, taking them home and filling them out, or filling them out right there on the spot. Back when we were young and you had like one job as history, you had your mom and daddy for your references. You know, you had all your contacts on your little notepad. You know, whatever. Life
You didn't put me down for a reference, did you?
Oh, wait, that wasn't okay? Oh crap! I can't retract all that stuff. But no, seriously, how much easier? I don't know. I don't know if I want to say easier, but life was so much different back in the day. You know, I mean, look, I have been very fortunate throughout the last, well, my entire adult life, honestly, to where with the job I have, since I have a great driving record and, you know, all that, that's like the major thing that trucking companies at least look for.
Really?
Safety.
The driving record?
Yeah, and safety and
get out of here.
Yeah, right. Who would guess?
So the vertical pedal is for
going faster, please.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. But
okay, I need to get that.
It's been easy that you go in there and you fill out an application. It's the formality, you know. You give them your driver's license number, they run the check, and dang, if you're that clean, sure, we'll take you. You know. It's literally that easy for a truck driver with an outstanding record and someone who doesn't like to job hop, honestly.
Did you ever go pick up the newspaper back in the day and have the circle, you know, and you're looking through and you circle this one and you circle this one, this might be it, and
yeah. Well, I don't know about all the circling and the, you know, but
that's what they always show on TV. You know, it's like people are looking for jobs. Circle that one. Well, you just take the damn paper with you, and you know.
Yeah. I mean, when I was, I don't know. I guess when I was like high school stuff, because after that it was a couple jobs here and there, but nothing. I don't know. The military took up a lot of that time, so that was obviously no job hunting there for those amount of years. And then after that I had a job here, and then I was self-employed for a long time, so I didn't have to worry about it then either. But yeah, when I was in high school, I remember picking up that paper a couple of times and, like you said, circling it and getting on my bicycle and riding down to Carl's Jr. to pick up my first application that I got a job at Carl's Jr., which is Hardee's, same thing as Hardee's. And I worked there 3 months. I hated it. I didn't hate necessarily the job. I just didn't like the job. I mean, the company was okay, I guess. The job, it's like, it wasn't for me. So I ended up getting a job at the grocery store, which I really enjoyed because I was face to face with the people. And I'm looking at this now at almost 50 years old, thinking that's where I got my first introduction to what I call client relations. And I really like that.
Did you get fired for that?
You know what's funny? I did get fired from that grocery store job. And I'll tell you why. This is another example of me throwing myself under the bus. I like to talk too much. Go figure.
No.
Yes, very seriously. And but look, all the customers love me, you know, but I wasn't getting my job done. So Jerry Forbes was my boss. And I'll tell you what, I thank Mr. Jerry Forbes to this day because he did me a favor by firing me.
Is that the guy that has the magazine?
No.
Oh,
No, it's not Forbes.
never mind. I don't care then.
Talking about, so you're not 50 yet. You're not the big 5.
Oh, not yet.
No. April 23rd.
Correct. April 23rd.
But there's something about that big number 50. For the people listening, this is the big 50 episode, the big 50 episodes.
Wait, this one right here, Rusty?
Yeah, this one.
This is our 50th episode.
Yeah.
Synonymous.
Mojo 50 episode.
Happy half centennial.
And things. It's like, do I get a Susan B. Anthony $50?
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
That's it. Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have an interview. No one knows this till now. I had an interview with a company I used to work for, actually, for 9.5 years. So
Gigolos are us.
Gigolos
are us.
What?
He said gigolos are us.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Oh, dang it. You weren't supposed to tell her, Rusty.
Well.
She's not No, it's and I'm not going to get into where it is right now on the air, but I don't want to jinx myself. But I'm
late.
And I'll just put this out there. Regardless of what happens, I'm happy to have this opportunity to go meet with these people, because the application was already turned down, but the people that I used to work for are all going, no. We want you to come back. So
aren't you too old to get back into the Air Force?
Yeah.
No, but the Secret Service lets me in.
You're too old for that too.
No, I'm not actually.
I thought the cutoff was 37 for the Secret Service.
That's to join the first time.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
so Melissa, you could go back.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back.
Hey, we could be partners in the Secret Service, Melissa. Oh my gosh, no, seriously.
Yeah, but my post was in a different area.
Oh.
Whatever. You do your post there. I'll do my post here. We'll do. Hey, it's the Secret Service off track.
Yeah.
We are derailed. That's our code name. That's our code word or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Code name.
But we're gonna, Rusty, I think you have some things to get into, but I'm gonna run through this Daily Dumbass real quick.
Yeah.
The first one I'm gonna do is actually one that they did on the Daily Mojo, but I just wait, what? And I know everybody's gonna be like, yeah, shut up, we heard this. I don't care. Viagra just doesn't cut it, evidently, right?
Right.
Dumbasses get desperate. So this guy in Mexico went to the hospital, remember? Because he had taken this sexual stimulant that was used to breed bulls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys heard this? Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, the word desperate. I'm thinking if you're dumb enough to do that, maybe you're not smart enough to just take like a quarter of it, or maybe even just a little couple pieces of dust off of it.
Well, a popular club drug are horse tranquilizers.
Quaaludes, correct? Yeah.
No.
Is that what you're talking about? No?
There's also ketamine.
Oh, you know what? Ketamine.
Mm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Seriously.
Okay.
We had a lot of people in the Air Force. When I was working at the brig, there was a lot of people in the Air Force that went to the brig for getting caught.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Ketamine and ecstasy were their drugs of choice.
The E, yeah, I've heard about that.
They were bumping the K and dropping the E.
And didn't you tell, I don't want to say it like that. Have you or have you not told me at one time that ecstasy was used in therapy and counseling in the beginning?
It is. Yeah, it was. That's why it was put out there. It helped in counseling, specifically marriage counseling, because it's almost like, I don't want to say like a sodium pentothal to where it's a truth serum, but it's pretty darn close, and it heightens your senses, all of your senses, but especially the touch. And
is that something
it was
you
used.
can microdose with?
I don't know. ask Rusty. I have no idea.
I don't think I want to know what Rusty thinks about it. Sorry.
I know.
You don't know? I would almost guess, Melissa, that the therapy sessions and the illegal use of this, I would almost guarantee you it came from the person administering it. The therapist saw the outcome and goes like, damn, I need to give some of that to my wife or my husband.
Yeah, because it was legal back then.
Yeah, I'm taking this stuff home.
Mm-hmm.
And look, if one's good, let's try two.
Oh my goodness. Maybe it was therapists. Maybe they were the ones that invented electronic music in the rave.
Oh, that's ugh.
Yeah, that's what they do. Go to
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, that's that stuff, that music called
Techno.
No. Oh, and then there's that other one that's ECM, I don't know, whatever the
Electronica.
Yeah, I don't know. Jamie, that one chick would know because she's probably yelling at us right now.
I did see Paul Oakenfold in concert in Rome.
Sorry, who?
And oh, never mind. Go ahead, carry on.
I don't know. Paul Oakenfeld? Is that what you said?
Oakenfold. I saw him spin in Rome. Anyway, go ahead. Go
on. You and Jamie need to talk. Hey, so doctors had to operate on that guy, right, to help him out, but luckily, surgery was successful. I wonder if it's a stimulant used to breed bulls. Seriously, is this thing like ready to explode or what? I mean, I can't imagine what that would be like.
I had always heard, they said he had it for 3 days before.
That's not even enough. Well, he's probably lucky he didn't die, right?
Well, I always heard that if they say more than 4 hours, it can do damage.
Yes.
To your,
right.
To your what?
To your Johnson, your unit, your package, your
mushroom head,
your yin without the yang and the bing bang boom, whatever.
Your Peter.
Well,
yeah.
Well, there's that. There's your weenus. Sorry.
The penis.
The wiener.
Wiener.
Something to keep in mind. I mean, as much as you'd like to think that what you're packing in your pants compares to a big, powerful animal. No.
Anyway.
Wow. All right. Well, I could have done more, but I suppose this other one's not even that important, except for it was from Virginia. No, I don't mean that. Well, I don't know if it was that person in Virginia or if it was just in the state. 39-year-old named Octavius went to Taco Bell and tried to order off the dollar menu. And only had 70 cents,
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. But hey, the employee was really cool about it and felt sorry for Octavius, I guess is a boy name. I don't want to assume. I don't know, but says him in the story. So the employee gave Octavius a free taco. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the problem was evidently wasn't what Octavius wanted. Wasn't the right type of taco. So he pulled a knife on. What's that?
Really?
Yeah. Hey, Octavius pulled the knife on the Taco Bell employee. Jumped over the counter.
Yeah, no good deed goes unpunished, right?
Yeah. Poster child for beggars can't be choosers, I suppose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sad. Anyway.
Very sad.
That's an idiot. I mean, you're so ungrateful. Give me free food. I wonder if he gave him 70 cents. Here's my 70 cents. I'm out. I stab you with it. Anyway. Rusty, what do you got for us? I don't want to do that. Anyway. You got anything?
I got today, the national days or whatever you want to call it is, one of them is National Popcorn Day. January 19th, National Popcorn Day pops onto the scene.
Why didn't you tell us about this before the show? We could have had popcorn in honor.
You don't like me to tell you stuff before the show.
Well, you could have just said, hey, there's a reason. Go get some popcorn. I would have been like, hell yeah.
This
So do you guys prefer popcorn or kettle corn?
Both.
Yeah.
Yes. It's food. Hello. You know what my favorite kind of food is, don't you, Rusty?
Cheese balls.
No, those are gone. The kind you eat. That's my favorite kind of food.
The time-honored snack can be sweet or savory, caramelized, buttered, or plain, molded into candy balls, or tossed with nuts. Ding, ding. And chocolate. However, it is enjoy it on National Popcorn Day. As early as the 16th century, the Aztec used popcorn in headdresses worn during ceremonies to honoring Tlaloc, their god of maize and fertility. So,
Christmas trees.
Isn't the god of fertility? Don't they have like a little? I don't want to say statue, but like a little voodoo statue type thing.
It's a goddess.
I'm sorry, did I say God? Well, whatever you want to call it. I don't believe in that crap, so whatever. But I mean, don't they have a little thing dude? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Like a totem or something?
Yeah. Thank you. That's the word. Totem, maybe, that they put in your yard and they do things with, and it's all superstition. And shut your dirty mouth. I don't know what I can't see you. This is a problem. We can't see what she's doing. She's probably over there doing the nanny foo with her moose.
No, I'm doing the fertility. I'm doing the fertility dance with my totem.
Early Spanish explorers were fascinated by the corn that burst into what looked like a white flower. It didn't become popular in the United States until the middle 1800s, and then it wasn't until Charles Creters, a candy developed a machine for popping corn with steam that the tasty treat became more abundantly poppable.
Wait. I have to ask before I forget. What was the stuff you said the people in the military got in trouble for? Starts with a K?
Ketamine.
Ketamine and kratom. They sound so familiar. Similar, I mean. Ketamine and
yeah, they're not.
Sorry, Rusty. Go ahead. I got to look this up.
Stuff. So then
bravebotanicals.com. Sorry, go ahead.
About the same time, Louis Ruckheim added peanuts and molasses to popcorn to bring Cracker Jack to the world.
Ooh, that sounded offensive yet fun.
Yeah. Then in 1908, the national anthem of baseball was born. And from that point onward, popcorn, specifically Cracker Jack, became forever married to the game of baseball.
It's true.
How to observe? Well, pop your favorite popcorn and share a bowl with a friend.
No, I wasn't alerted that I needed to.
I love Cracker Jacks, just not the military uniform part.
And share it on social media.
You are a Cracker Jack, aren't you?
National
Navy personal.
You know that's what they're called, right? The dress whites.
Yeah, the Cracker Jacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the bell bottoms.
So hot.
The amazing origins of this popular day
maze
is mysteriously amiss. However, the day has been observed since at least 1988.
Oh.
Yeah. This one, this is also World Quark Day.
Quark or quirk?
Yeah, which one?
Quark. Q-U-A-R-K. Quark.
I'm not sure I've heard of quark.
I haven't either, but listen to this.
Can you say that in a sentence?
No. Yeah. World Quark Day officially celebrates quark as its many benefits.
Okay.
And its many benefits. Quark is a European superfood staking its claim on supermarket shelves around the world. I've never heard of it.
Neither have I.
It is a delicious, high-protein, low-fat alternative to soft cheese and yogurt that can be used for baking, cooking, and blending.
Wait, they're going to compare soft cheese and a yogurt?
It's a low-fat alternative to those. There are
no like it already.
When using quark, if a menu calls for sweet or savory, hot or cold, quark cheese works well in place of almost any dairy.
Oh, I wonder if you slice up some cucumbers, a little tiny bit of onion, and put some dill in there, if it would be a good substitute for tzatziki.
It says it replaces cream cheese or sour cream.
That's two different consistencies, though. How does that work?
I don't know. By substituting with quark, enter the world of healthy, low-carb, low-fat culinary delight.
Can we get this in the United States?
Yeah, I'm curious about it now.
It says around the world, supermarket shelves around the world.
It doesn't seem to have its own character. It seems to be able to, you can use it for this or you can use it for that, but it's not its own thing. You know, it's like it doesn't even know its own damn identity. What does it identify as? Does it need gender fluid?
I wonder what that tastes like.
What the hell is it?
I don't know.
Is it Play-Doh?
Learn about quark's many
Silly putty
as a home remedy and beauty product too. Millions of Europeans have benefited from using quark for centuries.
So I gotta get on Amazon.
It's spackle.
See what this is? I have no idea.
It's drywall paste.
Something.
You can use it for super glue.
Well, here's a website: www.queenofquark.com. The Queen of Quark, a healthy eating enthusiast, that's easy for you to say, an author born in beautiful Bavaria, Germany.
It wasn't even easy for me to hear.
Introduced World Quark Day in 2019. She shares quark's countless benefits through her blog and online social media.
I'm a skeptic.
Yeah.
Is this some new vegan product that they're trying to push out? Is it like tofu?
It's high protein, low fat.
Oh, of course. It's probably made from the ground up. The unhappy tears of unicorn poop.
I'm wondering.
I don't know.
I'm wondering if it's not soy of some kind.
That's what I'm trying to think.
Oh no! Yeah, I hope not.
It's like
tofu, like liquid tofu.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to disguise it as everything awesome, and it can be used as this and used as that. Well, so can tofu. You ain't fooling nobody.
That reminds me, real quick before you continue. There's a new earworm. Have you heard the new Pepto-Bismol commercial?
Nope.
I know you don't watch TV.
Nope.
But it's an earworm.
I'm not listening to this crap. I don't have this in my head all day.
Yeah, it goes, diarrhea. It's kind of gross, but very catchy at the same time.
Are you catching diarrhea?
Yeah, I don't like the term diarrhea and catchy all at the same, in the same thing.
So, but Rusty doesn't mind sitting around watching Dr. Pimple Popper with this.
I wasn't watching.
You're a liar.
I wasn't.
What were you doing?
I had it covered up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't watch that shit.
Oh, okay. Melissa, have you ever watched that?
Never.
Is it? It's not like a thing I have to watch. I just didn't mind watching it. You know what I mean? It was kind of interesting.
No,
it's the medical aspect of it that I find intriguing. It's not that I I'm not a gross type person. Gross things aren't cool to me. If that makes any.
I don't even know what it's about. I just assume it's
really?
Like one of those YouTube videos where everybody's popping pimples.
No, they're on YouTube, of course, but there's actually a show now.
I heard that part.
Yeah,
because Ron's wife watches it.
Oh, that's right. They did talk about it, but I just happened to stumble across it last night, something on there, and next thing you know, or a few of us were watching it.
All of a sudden?
Yeah, and there was this lady that had this horn on her. It was some type of cyst, but it was a growth, and it was sticking up above her head probably. Wow, that's fast. Probably like 1.5 inches. So we're not done with that Rusty Lug Nuts, guys. Stick around, guys. Come back for some more Off Track.
Turn your original sound on.
Only you can't hear it. But he's recording. So now it's going to make a bunch of damn noise.
Well, leave it off then.
I didn't turn it on purpose. Well, no, he's recording.
Okay.
Oh. That sucks. Hopefully it won't make the noise.
It wasn't making noise, so leave it off.
Well, no, because his recording has to hear the music. My recording hears it fine. because it's through my stuff. But if he's recording the show for video and I don't have original sound on, his stuff won't pick it up correctly.
You can give him the, or I can give him the, and he can lay it over.
That's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if the noise comes up. If it is, I'll turn it off.
All right. And stuff.
You have more stuff, right?
Yeah, I've got.
Let's say we got a half hour before we bring in Larky. So
on this day,
I was gonna say, if not, we can talk about some of them questions.
Right.
Which actually, it might take up a full half hour. I don't know.
We might just keep him on for 30 minutes and then boot his ass.
Oh, I told him.
Yeah, he said he doesn't have a whole lot.
Oh.
Huh?
All right. Well, why don't we just have him on for the? We can have him on.
Easy for you to say.
Right. Have him on for the full hour, but the first half we can talk about whatever, just crap, and then we can talk about whatever questions you have at the last half hour. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's a long 2 minutes. Here it is. We are jamming, everybody, hanging out this evening. Off track here with you. Myself, Melissa, Miss Melissa Sippy, and then that's Chromie Lugnuts. What's up, my Chromie? Chromie don't get you home. Chrome don't get you home, bro.
You damn right it don't.
Anyway, yeah. So, Rusty, you was talking about some things.
Yeah, I got some on this day in history. So in 1952, the PGA approves allowing black participants.
Can I have to interrupt for a moment.
What?
I have to apologize. Because this whole time I forgot that we're recording video.
Yeah.
I'm just over here slacking off, being lazy, chilling. No show presence whatsoever. I'm just going back over and scratch my back, pick my nose.
Put your pants back on.
I know. No, I'm not putting those back on. I don't even have socks on. What's up? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yep. Let's see. On this day, and I'm going backwards a little bit here because I missed this. On this day in 1937, millionaire Howard Hughes sets the transcontinental air record, 7 hours, 28 minutes, and 25 seconds.
Now, that's also the guy that did the Spruce Goose, right? The largest aircraft ever made.
The largest wooden aircraft ever made, but yes.
But I mean,
I think the modern day military stuff exceeds the size of it.
I'm going to Google it. Go ahead, because I think you might be right.
Yeah, it was made almost entirely of plywood, actually.
Right.
Let's see. On this day in 1942, Japanese forces invade Burma. There's that. And 1955, Scrabble debuts on the board game market. Also on this day in 1955, the first presidential news conference is filmed.
What year? 35?
55.
Yeah, I was going to say 55. Yeah. Wow. Televised. Just to backtrack a second, I was wrong. The Spruce Goose must have been the largest wooden one, as you said. The largest ever is, which I should know the answer to this because, gosh, how many times have we talked about it? The Antonov 225. It is a Russian cargo plane. Anyway, moving on. Go ahead, Rusty.
And on this day in 1956, Hoboken, which I guess that's New Jersey.
Hoboken, New Jersey. Yeah, Bugs Bunny used to hang out there.
dedicates a plaque honoring achievements of Alexander Cartwright in organizing what? What do you think?
Organizing immigrants.
No, organizing early baseball at Elysian Field. Yeah,
Really?
Alexander Cartwright is considered the inventor of modern baseball.
What year was that?
The plaque was dedicated in 1956.
Okay. What's his name? His first name, Cartwright. I know his last name's Cartwright, right?
Yeah, Alexander. Let's see. On this day in 1961, the first episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show was filmed.
Aw.
I like him and his brother, Jerry.
Yeah.
So Alexander Cartwright was born April 17th, 1820. He died July 12th, 1892, and it says, as you did, was the founding member of the New York, actually you didn't say this part, the New York Knickerbockers Baseball Club in the 1840s. Pretty cool. Like you said, the father of baseball.
That's pretty cool.
It is. That is pretty cool. I'm not even a serious baseball fan, but that is very interesting to me. I like that.
Let's see. This is interesting. This tells you how things have changed. 1970, UCLA fires Angela Davis for being a communist.
All right.
Yeah, UCLA.
I see what?
UCLA.
I know.
Yeah.
Question your cojones.
Oh, Lord. The 1977, the world's largest crowd gathering, the Hindu, I can't even, Kumbh Mela in India attracts a then record 15 million people. Imagine 15 million. Just, you know.
Oh, I would hate to clean those porta potties.
Oh,
Wait.
They don't
Yeah. No porta potties, I'm sure, right?
No.
No, it's porta holes or porta grass.
So they just go out into a field and just crap right on the ground.
You know what?
And what do you do?
That makes life so much easier.
What do you do for cleanliness after you have to use the restroom? Even if it's the simple act of a female just having to use the restroom, you know, to urinate or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. What did people do back then?
You're not supposed to wave with certain hands.
Back then, they still do that shit now.
Well, right, but I mean, just not even in a big event like this. But if you think, okay, before there was toilet paper, what did women do just to urinate? Did they do anything?
No.
They found
I
out.
guess.
Did you just sit there for a while and
air it out? You take your
read
hand.
the Bible?
And
What? I don't.
You fan it a little bit. I
Oh,
think.
it just.
Yeah. Just.
Okay. Just a little. Just.
Yeah.
Little HR puff and blow, or.
Yeah. Stomp your feet a little bit and shake your butt and then wave it.
Wait, that's a dance, right?
Yes.
Stomp your feet and shake your butt. That where dancing came from.
Good thing you can't see my video right now.
Oh yeah, it's a good thing because.
In
I apologize. I feel bad still for the video thing.
I'll get it fixed next week.
1978, the last Volkswagen Beetle made in Germany leaves the VW plant in Emden. Beetle production in Latin America would continue until 2003.
Yeah, I would love to have a 2003 Volkswagen Beetle.
It better be a convertible because you're heading.
No, I owned a 71 Super Beetle. I fit in them quite nicely, actually. It's surprising, but yeah, they're kind of bubbly tall, and you know they fit fine. Fun though.
Yep, it.
That's all you got? Yep. Have you ever driven one?
Yes.
Yes, I
They're
have.
slow,
Yeah,
but they're fun. It's like, to me, it's like a go-kart.
they're slow until somebody, swaps in the old Porsche engine that will bolt right up.
Yeah, but when you're driving those, you feel like your butt is dragging on the ground.
No,
It's so low.
no, it's not. I had a big fat cushion on it like this. Okay, so
Yeah.
that looked really big up there, close to the camera.
1988, 48 Hours premieres on CBS TV on this day.
How long was it?
48 hours. It was 48 hours long, Melissa.
Really?
Okay.
Let's see. Oh my God. In 1994, the coldest day ever recorded in Cleveland, Ohio, -20.
Oh, that's not that bad, actually.
What? That's
Dude,
really bad. -20?
No. In Cleveland, there's a lot of. I would honestly expect that number to have been lower because you're right next to the lake, and it's damp, it's cold, it's north. They get a lot of. It's crappy weather, and 20 degrees below zero is not that cold. For you, it is because you live in Alabama. But
Yeah.
Greenbow.
Greenbow, Alabama.
I live in Greenbow, Alabama, and I eat shrimp.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I've seen a lot. Obviously, Alaska, I've seen colder weather, but I mean, even in Michigan, dude, 20 below, it's cold, but it's not. I would expect it to have been worse, honestly.
All right,
It's the wind chill. The wind chill is what gets
There's
me.
that.
the state record of in
fair enough.
Indiana, the coldest day, New Whiteland, Indiana, reaches what? What do you think it is? Coldest day, 1994.
Whiteland?
New Whiteland, Indiana.
I'm not sure where New Whiteland is. I know where.
Old Whiteland?
I think it's Whiteland. It's just east of Indianapolis.
Is that near Albany?
Possibly even colder than the 20 below.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
35.
94 was a rough year. It was
I don't remember. 90.
crappy. I'm guessing 25, 26.
I don't remember hardly any of
Negative,
them.
I mean. Negative.
Yeah, no, -36.
I was close. I said 35. Negative
Yeah,
35.
you were closer than I was. You were very close. You were on it. Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, cool.
I guess I've got nothing. In 2013, calcium deposits are discovered on Mars by NASA's Curiosity rover.
So there's milk on Mars?
So there's calcium.
Isn't? Huh.
Yeah.
Look, there's minerals in the whole universe. I guess that doesn't. It doesn't seem so odd to me. I guess it's not like it's life. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's like they say, gold comes from space. Sometimes there's elements on all these comets and all that they can mine, and that's. I mean, it's okay. So I think Rusty's frozen. Oh no, there he is.
No.
Here's a notable. On this day in 2016, Glenn Frey, American singer-songwriter, the
Yes.
Eagles, dies at 60.
That sucked, dude. That sucked a lot.
Yeah, 60. So young.
Hey, what do you guys think what do you guys think would be the best Wi-Fi name ever?
I don't know.
Probably something with law enforcement in it, like FBI. Something FBI.
I've my last not here because I'd forgotten. It's cool, but it's not that cool. What do you think, Melissa?
I don't know. Now Rusty's got me thinking. I think for my area, my neighborhood, I should do like a DEA one.
So ours,
DEA is looking at you, Pat.
and I feel like I'm giving this away, and I don't want to say it, but I'm going to anyway. We had one that said FBI surveillance van.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That is freaking awesome. FBI surveillance van. And of course you wonder, is there people, if they're coming through the area and they're the first time they log on or whatever, if they're always looking for this van? Kind of cool.
Yeah, I think Melissa ought to buy a non-running van.
Oh my gosh, would black the windows out, like black, like spray paint the insides of the windows, so even if they walked up, they couldn't.
Yes. That would be awesome.
Oh, it'd be
I'd
funny.
park it right in the back, Rusty, right behind Josh's trailer.
With a giant antenna up.
Yes.
Like a big dish.
Giant dish.
Dude. Oh my gosh. And have it make noises. And this is a lot of work for nothing, really.
Josh would get a kick out of making it work.
Oh, he would. Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh, I gotta text him.
You text him. Don't you live with him? I mean, isn't he right there?
Well, you need to make it run so you can like move it around. You know, it's like
Like around the neighborhood. like all over your whole area. Dude, that would be hilarious.
Oh, look out, Harrison County. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, hey, if you guys had so we know clones are possible. They had Dolly, right? The sheep.
Yes.
I didn't know her. I didn't know anything about her.
You barely knew her.
Yes, the clone in
That's
the clown.
been what? Has that been 20 years, right? At least.
Yes.
That's been more than that.
It's been the 90s, right? Mid 90s.
Yeah. So I'm guessing with technology today that they could really perfect a clone, and they could do this of a human. And I'm not even gonna pass up the fact that they may not have a cloned human already. Can you imagine if you had a clone of yourself?
Oh my goodness.
Seriously, what would that be
get
like?
so much more done.
Now, I guess.
Or there could be twice as much procrastination.
Well, no, it could be even worse than that. Let's just say, for instance, there's a clone. Let's say you have a clone, okay? And, does your spouse know the difference?
Probably not.
Gee, you don't get to enjoy all that, do you? You know what I mean?
Yes, Dolly the clone sheep is 24 years ago. This coming July.
Okay, I was thinking 94, but it's 96 then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was off a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I can't.
You're always a little off.
Well, I'm way off. We are off that too. So, right? I just can't. I don't know how. I don't think it would be all that beneficial. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, I can get all this done." You know, although I will say you could send your clone to work, but are they going to have their own mind? I mean, you don't get to control them.
No. Your brain, your mind is made up of your experiences. You can't clone that. You can clone your body, but you can't clone your brain. Not that I know of. I don't know. Maybe someday you would be, but so everything that's in your head up until now. But will your clone progress as you do?
Well, your clone would. I mean, I don't know the process for making a clone, but to me, it's okay. I'm 50 years old. If someone makes a clone of me right now, that clone has to grow up, right? It can't just start out at 50 years old.
Right. Except in some of these movies that I saw.
Well, right. So that's the whole thing is you don't really get to have a clone of yourself. It's a clone that's going to follow in your footsteps and have its own experiences. It's just going to look and possibly. This is actually a question. Wow. So it might have your own thought processes, but it's going to have its own thought processes also because of its own experiences.
Exactly.
So it's not really a clone. It just looks like you.
Okay, so let's just say they could make a clone of you just like you as you are.
Okay.
Right now. Would it still be considered masturbating if you had sex with it?
Would it be considered homosexual?
I gotta go. See you later. That's
Rusty.
Oh.
Rusty.
Oh.
Would it be considered homosexual?
Oh my God!
I don't know because
leave it to Rusty Lugnuts to ask.
I mean, it's
wow.
Striking viper.
Yeah, but what? No, that's no. It's a no.
Look, I'm just
no. I don't want to. No. la 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 la. I gotta go. Bye bye.
Okay, it had to be said.
No, it didn't. Not everything. Look, Rule 5. Just because you can doesn't mean you should say it.
But if you can, and it's
no.
I mean,
what? That's what you think about?
But
that's your big question.
But I mean, it's all in private. So
that's your big question for a clone. Can I have sex with myself? Dude, you've been doing that for 47 years and you didn't want to do that. And now that's the first thing you think of.
Four
think we
hands
have
are
our
better
one.
than four hands are better than two.
But I'm just
He doesn't even need one. At least that's what that one person says.
Oh my God.
Look,
I don't know.
that lady has enough problem with one Rusty. There's enough oxidation going around.
Oh my God.
So if you do have a clone and then you kill it, is it murder, suicide?
Oh, that's creepy too. This is like
I
a
know.
movie, like the iRobot. I don't know why that comes to mind when you say that.
Yeah.
iRobot? Creepy movie that it was a little bit, right?
Oh, that was a documentary.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Well, gosh. Yeah, the clone thing. Gosh, all right. Well, that's just that's something to think about. We can, if anybody has any thoughts on that, let us know in the socials. Maybe we can write that down and bring it to an upcoming episode. In the meantime, if you had 1,000 acres, where would it be? And if money were no object, what would you do with it?
That's so easy for me.
Okay.
Vineyard.
Wow, that was not even a thought process there.
No,
That's it. Just plant grapes.
vineyard.
Okay, where at? Any place on earth.
Oh, Sardinia, Italy. It's an island on the west
Yeah.
coast of Italy. Okay.
I guess I was surprised that it wasn't in America.
Well,
You can't do what you want in other countries, Melissa Sippy.
I'm just talking about the quality of grapes,
We can't
but
tell you
I know
Melissa
that they
Italy.
have 1,000 acres in Texas. That would be great because I know there's several awesome vineyards in Texas. But no, Italy.
Rusty, what do you think?
I would want it right here, somewhere close where I'm at in Alabama, and it would be an extensive underground dwelling. Yes.
Like Doomsday Prepper dwelling.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Absolutely.
so. What would you do with the top of the land?
Leave it.
Like nothing. You
Yeah.
have nothing that you'd want to, not even for fun.
Well, hemp. You can grow some hemp.
Oh.
You can hump some
Weed.
hemp, and then you could make some money on the
You can make
CBD
rope.
oil.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
string.
speaking of CBDs, you want to hear something gross I did with my KBMD oils this week?
KBMD CBDs.
Yes.
Wait, you did something gross with it?
Yeah, you want to hear it?
Is this a good promotion?
I don't know.
Let's find out. Go ahead.
No, I was this afternoon. I was on my set because I use it 3 times a day, and you know, the CBD oils come with a dropper, and you're supposed to put the dropper underneath your tongue and squeeze it, and it comes out underneath your tongue. Well, I was doing this absentmindedly, and the dropper was too close to underneath my tongue, and it sucked up my saliva. So I had to wash out the dropper. I thought that was kind of gross.
All of a
It's all
sudden,
like-
she's back in Rhode Island.
The dropper. The dropper.
The dropper.
Oh, I did that? I haven't even been drinking.
You even corrected yourself. You know you did that.
Well, I'm on the kratom now, so.
So if you need some CBD oils, go over to mojo50/shop. Go down there and check out the KBMD CBD oils. Use promo code whiskey. Get yourself $15 off your purchase. And I know that there's a number of people who have used that promo code, as a matter of fact, and they've gotten themselves a good deal. And they use
I
it
did.
every month. The one of them I can think of, I believe, has been using them since the end of May or end of June, maybe one or the other. And every month, and has noticed a significant difference in some pain that they've dealt with for a long time. So I just know the one person. I know there are others, but go over there. Like I said, mojo50/shop.
I like it.
Yeah.
My father does it. Actually, I choose the original flavor. I don't do the cinnamon. I like the earthiness, and it just tastes green. Green is my favorite color, and it tastes green. It's really good.
Oh, did
Just
you
like
not?
just like the kratom.
That's what I was just fixing to ask you. With the kratom, did you notice anything? I'm sorry, I'm.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to get to my 1,000 acres.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't care.
No, you don't.
No, did you notice anything with the kratom, Melissa?
Yes. I tried it for the first time today. It said if you are a first-time user, make sure you take it on a full stomach, and then you can tweak your dosage from there. So after listening to the Morning Mojo the other day, I don't know if Handy J was bullshitting or if he really was on the stuff, but he sounded crazy. So
Yeah.
on it says a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon for a suggestive serving. I didn't even use a half teaspoon. I, shaved a little off the top. So I put it in tea because I expected this disgusting, nasty flavor because I did some research on kratom, and if you take it, you need to cut it with juice or lemon or tea or your favorite beverage. So I was expecting something really disgusting, and it really wasn't. I just had it with hot tea and a little bit of lemon in there, and it was fine. You just have to keep stirring it because it sinks to the bottom. And I bought the variety pack that John Bush advertised the other day on the Morning Mojo.
Right.
Because I went to order my free one, and then I just said, to hell with it, I'll try them all. And this one is called Mainda or whatever. MAENG.
Mangda, I believe.
Mangda. Say that again, Rusty.
Mangda.
Yes. And
Are you Vietnamese all of a sudden?
Follow the Ho Chi Minh Trail.
No.
No.
No, I did notice a difference, but I know I didn't get a full dose. I think this was like what would you call it, Sean? Like a microdose or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did notice something different. I went on this. I did not feel an elevated heartbeat or anything like that, but I did have an overwhelming need to be in the kitchen all day. I got some.
Did you make and accomplish something or just stand there?
No, I just stood there and looked up at the light and counted the bugs.
Oh, never mind then. Whatever.
No, I got the some fillets of beef wrapped in bacon, and I threw that in the sous vide, and then I
sous vide.
Sous vide.
I'm not sure. Is the D pronounced or?
Yes, it is. It's pronounced.
Are you sure?
I am positive. You got the crazy eyes, dude. Stop looking like that.
Holy,
look at those crazy eyes.
Yeah, she likes to pronounce the D, don't you? Melissa?
I like the D. I gotta have the D. So
vitamin.
So I got the D sous vide, and I made some homemade bread, not in a bread maker. I used my KitchenAid, made some homemade Italian bread that turned out really well. Some banana
Is that
bread.
your middle name, KitchenAid?
I think so. It is now.
Good.
It is now. Yeah, I just could not stop cooking today. So
Wait,
so with the kratom, and I didn't feel, like I said, I didn't take the whole dose. I didn't feel this super burst of energy, but I could stand in the kitchen without my chronic pain kicking in. Like my knees and elbows were fine. But I also take if I also take the KBMD oils and glucosamine, chondroitin, and all that stuff. But I really did notice a difference overall with taking the kratom. But I will experiment with all the other flavors too this week and let you know.
Cool.
And I didn't have any anxiety today, so. Not until I saw you guys.
I saw. What's his face?
Where can we get some of that kratom at?
That would be, I forget what that free one is, but it is at bravebotanicals.com.
Are we
and
advertising?
You can get the free ounce. No, we are not advertising for them.
Can you put kratom in a cat cooler?
You could put kratom in a cat cooler. Actually, I would highly recommend that because of the way the cat cooler seals really well.
It does
if you put kratom in a drink, you need to constantly swirl it or even maybe shake it a little bit because it settles quickly.
Shake it, baby, shake it, baby.
Yes.
Shake it like
that. Okay. But bravebotanicals.com, that's John Bush, and he has a lot. He also has some oils, but don't buy his oils.
Pick us out to the break, lady. No, take it. No, you just stop talking. Well, I guess she's not going to take you out to the break. Hey, guys, check out my Cat Cooler Tumblr. Go over to catcoolers.com. 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 Promo code whiskey gets 15% off. No, 10% off. It's awesome. Seriously, I use it every day. Off track.
You were talking so fast. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear what you said. Something about taking it on the other side. And I was like,
Yeah, no, I'm just like, take us out to the break.
I was like, oh, what?
All right. So we got 4 minutes. I just texted him.
Oh, my friend Heather sent me today's lesson. She said, do not hula hoop without a bra on. That's all.
I don't know where Chris went, but I'm a little confused because I thought he was supposed to not. This video is not going to be the greatest because we're not all here, so it's odd and weird.
Yeah, why is Melissa Sippy not on video? You don't want to be on video, lady?
She doesn't. Something wrong.
No, it's my internet. Whenever because I'm not hardwired in. I'm on Wi-Fi, so I need to get a Cat 5 and plug myself in because it's this computer.
It kills it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's he doing? Did you guys have questions from that? Anything besides the MojoCon stuff? I mean, just to talk about.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him what he's wearing. Hey, you know what?
What? Excuse me.
I think if I took a whole teaspoon of that kratom, I think you would get like a little bit euphoric.
Really?
Yeah, I bet. Very relaxing, but energetic at the same time.
Wait, kratom or ketamine?
What?
Kratom
No,
or
not ketamine.
See, that's I keep messing. I'm sitting here looking at the ketamine article thingy I was going to read, but okay. So, did he fall asleep or what?
Who, Chris or
Larkin.
Larkin?
I'll call him. I think I got.
Oh, hold on. No,
Okay.
Okay. Where's Larky? Oh, it's not showing you. The number, dude. The number. Does he not know how to use Zoom? 798. Oh, sorry. My bad. 798-668-9162.
Be right back. I need a snack.
Okay.
I feel like I got the munchies.
I gave him the wrong number. That's why. my bad.
So we'll bring Chris in about what, 45?
I don't know. We're better just get to whatever there he is. Sorry, I gave you the wrong number.
Well, it would help if you gave me the right number.
Yeah, well, and I thought I had typed it in right. I fat fingered it, so I was one number off. Anyway, so Melissa went to get a drink. I think she said we got less than a minute.
All right.
When we come back, so just kind of I'm getting my phone's blowing up and. Coming in hot. Welcome back into Off Track. And boom, look at this. We have a guest. He's even wearing like red, and this is his daily outfit, right? Spider-Man's with us tonight.
Yeah, it's not a Spider-Man shirt though.
Yeah.
But aren't you Peter Parker?
Lucky.
Wait, isn't this Peter Parker?
So
it's Peter Larker, or is it Larker Parker? Peter.
I have to make
Peter
Larkin.
Effin Larkin Parker Larker.
I
don't know his name.
So I have to make the observation, nobody remembers, or well, I remember anyway. Larky is actually the person who originally put the two sounds together of the train horn and the music that is our opening, because I didn't know how to do it at the time. I was still trying to learn how to do audio editing and all that. And I said, hey, Larky, you think you could put this together or something like that? Or Larky said, I can put it together. So I gave it to him. He originally, now, of course, it's been changed. The music.
You shortened it a little bit. Or rusted it.
Okay.
I took like 15 seconds out of the original guitar stuff, which I think I did pretty good. It sounds.
You just can't tell.
Sounds
no
good.
one even knows it till now. You told everybody.
So,
yeah, that's good.
Yep.
So yeah.
So and by all means, we want to save it, but a new year's coming. We might have some new things around. No pun intended. With the around the bend. So
yeah,
we'll see. I don't know. We're exploring options. So I don't know where Melissa. Are you back yet? Because we can't see you.
No, I'm not here.
Oh, thank goodness. Then we can keep talking about her.
Yeah, I'm just staring at the Farkin.
That Farkin guy, I tell you. So this guy here is one of the guys who plans Mojo Con. He's been involved in this 3 years running, right? Well, it's one, and then they're kind of two separate things, but let's just say last year's Mojo Con.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't technically Mojo Con the first year.
No, it was.
That Doc was back at the other place.
Right. That joint and thing.
TMB Con.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's in store for us this year? And I know Melissa and Rusty especially have some hard cues.
All right. So right now, all we've got, because we're still in the planning process, because there's been so much going on that it's not been as easy to plan this year as it was last year. So that being said, right now for certain, we got dates.
Right.
It's going to be April 2nd to the 5th. So everybody's going to be coming in on the 2nd, and we're going to have like a little get together, kind of like we did last year, on the 2nd. I think sometime in the evening when everybody's finally in. Hopefully do the name tags again. And then on the Friday after, we're going to hopefully be broadcasting. It's not going to be from the Desert Air Motel, unfortunately. But
they're spraying for roaches, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Didn't I hear they were spraying for? Yeah.
You weren't supposed to say
the suckers are huge out there.
Terminex said something. Yeah.
You weren't supposed to let that cat out of the bag. That was,
really?
That was under the table information.
Oh, why? Are we on the air?
Oh, yeah, we're on the air, Marvel.
Son of
Crap, I did not give you the memo.
Damn
My
it.
apologies.
I thought we were just having a Zoom call.
If you want to call it that, go ahead.
All right, so where's this going to be?
If this is a Zoom call, I wouldn't be wearing pants, so.
I'm not.
Well,
I got pants on for this.
We are. Okay.
All right.
Anyway, go ahead.
Zipped, really.
So hopefully we're going to be broadcasting from the hotel that we're going to be staying at. We got the campgrounds too. Rusty helped with the campgrounds. So we do have campgrounds. If anybody wanted to do that again, that was there last year, or wanted to do that instead of the hotel. But then we also have a hotel set up that other people that don't want to rough it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it bad that I want to encourage more people to go camping? Because the closeness and the camaraderie there was freaking amazing. I mean, it was every night. It was like family reunion and just, I wouldn't say it was a giant party. It was calm and cool, but we all sat around a campfire and enjoyed each other's company. to the full
It
extent,
was.
and then everyone
The
went to
time I
sleep.
spent out there with you guys was a lot of. I mean, the pouring down rain part wasn't so fun. But
Oh, so you remember the cheese balls on the ground?
No, I was not involved in the cheese ball incident.
No, I wasn't
Sean.
either.
Hey, Sean, remember like a wicked long time ago when you used to be called whiskey? And then you had like whiskey on the rocks because you fell asleep on the ground?
What do you mean? I slept in a tent on a air mattress that deflated. So yes, I was whiskey on the rocks. And
I mean, I remember there was somebody waiting for you, I think, in their underwear. But I don't remember who that. That might have been Rusty. I don't know.
no, he wasn't waiting for me. He was traipsing around the campgrounds going, woohoo!
No, he was preying on somebody else. I think that was Timmy waiting for. Was that Timmy?
No, it was.
He was knocking on Jamie's door, but she wasn't open.
Oh.
Oh, that wasn't Rusty, was it?
Anyway, Squam in Whiskey's tent.
Oh no, it was
Squam wasn't. No, they weren't even at the camp. They didn't stay at the campgrounds, did they? Squim and Jelly.
No, but he stated there is a picture of Squam in your tent waiting on you. Yes.
Really? So I wasn't even there. That's why I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh.
Wait.
So
Please tell me he had clothes on.
No, he did not.
You missed your opportunity.
This is a little. Okay, it's
Plot
highly
armor.
disturbing. Oh my goodness.
So for
Okay.
the new listeners that haven't been to MojoCon yet, that's like a kind of small bit of what you can enjoy at MojoCon in 2020.
Oh, that's just the tail end of it right there, bro. There's a whole head of a dragon they get to experience.
Hey, I have a question for the listeners of Off Track.
Okay.
Okay, if you guys are going to MojoCon, well, you better be going to MojoCon anyway. I want to know what you guys want to do. Where do you want to hang out? Is there anything that you guys want to do with the Off Track crew?
Oh, with
That's
us
legal.
directly? They don't like us. Who are you talking to? There's no one listening.
It could be the three people that.
Well, and then Larky, he's here, so now he's obligated to listen. So
Yeah.
why do you throw him under the bus like that right in front of him?
I would suggest, something to do. I would suggest cornholing.
Oh my goodness.
You want me to? Okay, if we do that, then I can bring my boards and my bags, right?
Yeah. Are you driving? Are you driving this time, Melissa?
It depends on what we're doing, or
I got cornhole set too. So.
you
Can't
got
we
the
just call
boards
it
and the bags.
bags?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we just call
Ooh.
it bags?
I might make cornhole bags. Maybe I'll make some
Really?
specialized bags to give away at MojoCon.
What do you use inside them? That's like a thing, really?
Resin pellets or real corn, but the real corn after a couple of years breaks down. It's really dusty.
If it gets wet too, but the corn ones smell good.
Only
They really do.
Well, what do you want me to make? Resin or corn?
Both.
It's
Can you mix
popcorn
it?
day, so whatever.
Can we how about we'll make them out of popcorn? Seriously, and then at the end of the day, we'll just cut them open and.
Okay, this can be a discussion for after the show. Larky, what is the name of the website?
He's putting us on track.
Yeah.
The website is www.mojocon, all one word, .org.
Okay, just mojocon.org. Okay.
Same as last year.
Yep.
Because they were prepared for more years than one.
Yep. I just went ahead and decided. I mean, I went and bought the domain and everything, so it's going to be used every year. Every year we have it.
Yeah. So, all right. So to make things a little clearer, there is a link to the hotel that y'all have got a special group rate with. However, you must call the hotel to get the special rate, and you tell them MojoCon, correct?
MojoCon 2020.
MojoCon 2020.
It's like a promo code at the hotel.
That's
Yes.
right.
What kind of special rate is that?
I don't know. the
Happy
math. I
endings.
Didn't know there was going to be any math. But
Weren't there
It's-
like happy endings and free turn down service?
special random massages.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. Well, what else does a jackhole want?
Wait, is this what an aneurysm feels like?
Yes. 'Cause I'm having one too. So,
You're welcome.
Leave it to her.
So, and I believe I believe the rate per night is, I think, like in the mid 70 range. I think for the hotel for the discount.
Cool.
So I know not everybody. I know that's a little high for a lot of people too. You know, there's also like the campgrounds for people that don't want to do that, but and they're free.
Can I ask? What's the benefit of a hotel as opposed to the campground? I mean, obviously we know that there's
shelter,
whatever, or
room
jackholes.
service.
Do we need turtle shells, and are we afraid to get wet? We're jackholes.
No. Actually, there are some people who have back problems,
allergies
and stuff,
or front problems.
Whoa! I don't want to know. Don't answer. Don't. Never mind. Moving on. I don't want to. What the hell the front problem is?
That can't get up and down. Like to get on the ground and get up.
That problem.
So,
I'm good.
Yeah. So there'll be some folks that. As far as the campgrounds go, I have 2 spots reserved. I can have a total of 12 people. 6 in each.
Hey! You're giving away our spots, man.
Well, no,
you're inviting everybody
on both sides of Rusty.
If somebody wants a spot,
they're going to pile on you one wide. It'd be 1 wide and 12 deep. Because let me tell you what.
How far away is the campground from the venue?
Well, we're not going to have everything in one spot. All the events that we're going to plan are going to be around a general area around like Grapevine, maybe just outside of Grapevine. So I think
it's on the north side. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's on the northern part. So it might be a little further away than a lot of the places we're going to be going to. But I think that it's on the range-wise opposite side because the hotel is kind of on the south side. So it's kind of.
And the campground is too. The campground and the hotel are not like 3 miles apart, 3 or 4 miles apart from what I could tell on looking at the map, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it's Meadowmere. Well, of course, it's on the website. With if you're wanting to do the campground, you can't. There's no website. You have to call them or email them and get a hold of them that way. They're kind of hard to get a hold to. By phone, but if you call and leave a message, they will call you back. They were, really quick to, get back.
Rusty, do they have cabins or is it tents and stuff?
No, they don't have any cabins. They do have new bathrooms, new showers, new bathrooms, and we're going to be roughing it. There's no electricity at each site, but we're going to make up for that.
Yeah, jackholes will survive.
Yeah, we're going to bring a little quiet generator to run stuff till at least 10 o'clock at night anyway. And then after that, well, we ain't even got to have light. We'll just take our clothes off and have fun. Or no, not that.
That's, yeah.
Anyway.
That's Burning Man. That's a couple of states over.
That's for your home schedule.
So Farkey Larkin, is there a entrance fee, or is there a way to figure out how many people are going? I mean, do we have to reserve our spot at MojoCon 2020?
There will be tickets available. We are finalizing a few things before we know how much tickets will cost. So unfortunately, I don't have a rough estimate on when, how much the tickets are going to be. But as soon as we get an idea of how much we're going to sell the tickets for, that'll be up on the website as well. And I'll continue to update everybody on Twitter and Facebook on the Jackhole Facebook group. And might have to have somebody do MeWe because I'm not MeWe anymore. So
you're not?
I get it.
I'm not.
Wow.
What the hell? Anyway. All right, so I have to bring the hard question. So it is now January 18th. It's less than 70.
Less than 3 months
away. We're cutting it close, trying to figure this stuff out.
No more math.
I mean, what's going on? What?
Hey,
who are you asking, by the way?
Marky Parkin.
For what? He just told you everything he needs to tell us. What do you want to know?
Yeah.
And who are you trying to get to do things?
He just said, well, we haven't got this figured out or that figured out.
Well, that is not his fault. He's only one man. For F's sake, he's only one man, and I want to reach my hand out and shake yours because I really okay. Well,
I can't.
You can't.
Where are you at?
Mine.
Just assume that's my
But
hand.
I just want to let you know I really appreciate everything you're doing. I know it's
I freaking love it.
there's a lot of planning and a lot of organization that goes into this, and I really appreciate probably on behalf of all the jackals, really appreciate all your
except that one guy.
Whatever.
Except for that one guy.
Yeah, we hate that one.
That one chick.
I
so.
know. Well, you know I appreciate it.
Whatever.
But if you need any
It's a couple
help,
people.
reach out.
I mean,
Absolutely. I mean, it's been a big help that Rusty was able to get a hold of that campground at least.
by the balls. I mean, what?
By the lug nuts.
Yeah. So, and as far as that goes, you know, if you're really thinking about going and you're really thinking about going to the campgrounds, you either need to reserve a spot now before they start disappearing, which it's kind of weird that it's not, but they said they have just finished a bunch of renovations, so that's why they think that it's filled up as quickly as it usually does. So you got to get on the ball, folks.
But on that note, though, Rusty, this is a lot of some of the listeners out there. So, for the same reason, some folks pick the campground. You know, it's less expensive. Okay, I know for a fact that there are a number of people out there who might have to wait till the last minute because of not only finances, but maybe babysitters or work schedules. You know, if they're
Parole officer.
Parole.
New jobs, living situations. There's there's just a plethora of reasons why some people can't do, you know. I mean, like, look, here's an example, and this is just using you as a good example that you and your wife are on the same page and you're both going, so that makes it really easy for you. But there's a lot of people who are married who their spouse just, who cares? Whatever. See ya. Or not. Or they're not. If they're not going, they're not going. It doesn't really matter. So some people have to figure some things out. So, but we hope everyone can make it. And yes, of course, in a timely manner, try to get things scheduled. But
yeah, and like I said, as soon as we have more information, I will make sure that gets put out immediately. But we got some things to iron out. I've been working a lot with Beth to get stuff ironed out. So
yeah, we need.
You know how to use an iron?
We need to get her on here so I can.
I do.
Throw the hard questions at her.
I use dryer.
Actually, we do need to talk to her because she was supposed to be our guest on October 3rd, but that got derailed.
Oh, we should have her on our 100th episode. I mean, our 1 year anniversary.
100th? We can make our way that long.
Oh.
That's another 50 shows from now.
Yeah, no.
Tonight's our 50th.
For our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah. So Larky.
Yeah, well, that's a couple.
Larky, yes, he made the.
We still need to get El Jefe. I mean,
Yeah.
El Jefe has made this thing happen.
I know, but he's so busy on Sundays.
Look, we've had the Stags, we've had the Handy J.
Twice.
We need another cigar appearance, if you know what I'm saying. The trifecta.
What about our cigars?
The hat trick.
Radio.com.
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell us about them.
No, you tell him. UncommonTalkRadio.com. Click on shop. Click on off track. You could buy all three of us or
cigars.
Yes, that's what I said. Shop cigars.
No, it's just cigars and then off track, but close enough.
Oh, jeez. You're going to make me want to say bad words right now.
It's like you've not done that before.
Uncommon Talk Radio, right?
Yes,
Uncommon Talk Radio.
It is. Go over there and
just by mine, because mine are extra.
If you can figure out how to navigate the interwebs, I'm sure that you can locate the off-track trifecta of cigars that are over there.
Thank you, Jen.
Yes, thank you so much. Not just Jen, but that guy, like who does his thing with the cigars and makes it happen. Mm-hmm. So Rusty and Melissa and myself, we all have our own cigars, and same as the other ones, you know. They're all good stuff.
Can you imagine, we have our own cigars. Can you imagine what a Larky Farkin would taste like?
No. It would be like Venom or Spidey.
It'd be sticky. The wrapper, you couldn't get it off because it'd be all like sticky and yes, and everything you touched would, yeah.
There it is. Fine. Fair enough. You guys have any more questions about MojoCon?
No, I just wanted to know what he was wearing.
Don't say
I'm
that.
wearing-
I didn't have pants.
Well, I'm wearing pants if that's what you're wanting to know.
Oh,
Damn
wait.
it. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm leaving with you too. Rusty, Larky, you guys can handle the show on your own. We don't care.
No.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah, go over to uncommontalkradio.com and click on cigars. Then you can click on
You can't distract.
track and yeah, see the Rusty is right up there up front. You can it's a nice
I must be a sandwich maker because I'm right in the middle.
a mild and mellow
You're just a
Habano
sandwich.
wrap Robusto, 5.5 inch, 52 gauge.
You wish.
That's what you want. You want the Rusty. And
You want
then
the Mississippi.
Mississippi and the Whiskey 6, but no. You want the Rusty.
Who's Whiskey 6?
See, I don't have to
Who
say
is
anything
the-
about my cigar because they all know it's great. I just let it speak for itself. Yep. That's how I'm going to roll right there.
Sean, what is a Whiskey 6?
It's a glass that's got your back. A glass of drink and things and stuff. I don't know. Yeah.
The Whiskey 6 is a bold, dark cigar, Maduro wrap
Yeah.
Robusto.
it
And let me
has
tell you,
no-
I've had them. They are very smooth. Very
Say
smooth.
bald. Did you say bald and dark?
Yes.
Bold.
Oh,
It's very rich and flavorful, but it is very smooth cigar.
And the Mississippi is in between the
Probably
both.
wet. It's like a river.
Well, it seems suited. It seems suited a medium spicy cigar,
Mhm.
Kappa wrap Robusto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's caught in your throat a little bit. Spicy.
It happens.
Like spider webs or what are you saying?
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, you
Spider
ever
webs
walked
are
into a
really-
spider web?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's stuck
You ever-
right back in there.
You ever walked into a spider web on a trail and you clear it off and you get it all off your face and everything, and you go down the trail, you do your thing, and then you turn around and come back and you walk through another one that the spider made while you were gone.
Oh
look
my
at you.
God.
Jen didn't tell me about this. There is an off-track special, an assortment of all three
of us.
cigars for
Yes.
$20. Same
as downtown. Yes, you can get all three of us for
But
20.
hey, guess what? You can
I never thought I'd ever say that.
really. Okay.
No.
Well, while you're over there and doing that thing, you could also do this, Rusty Lugnuts, which is what I thought you were going to do, but
Buy them.
no, you can go do this.
Hey.
And hey, you can do this. And you go right here. See right here? This cigar. Bam! Drop right down there. And yes, there are other ones that you can take a gander at.
Yeah, but ours are better.
yes, of course, because they're ours. Hello. Go over here to Off Track. Get your cigars. Your little choo choo, and there's your Rusty. Yeah. And so since this is on video now, you guys can save this. But you can go over to the Uncommon Talk Radio, get your 6 Semper Tyrannis Mississippi cigar, and of course the dark and bold Maduro Whiskey 6. And they are I'd say they're reasonably priced, honestly, for the quality you get. So go over and check that out, folks. Have a good one. Stick around. We got another part coming up. Some more surprises in tune for us as well. Yep. Don't go anywhere.
Special guest.
Hey, Spidey.
All right.
Yeah.
I got to make a drink.
Stuff and things. So let's see if I gotta. Oh, whoa.
I think I'll open a bottle of wine.
For purposes of what?
It's Saturday.
I've been drinking cold coffee for the last few days, and I got tired of not liking the watered down effect of ice. So I started making ice cubes out of coffee.
It's fun, but it makes your ice cubes look super dirty, your ice cube trays.
I
Hey,
don't-
Sean, Monday's a holiday. Do you have the day off? Oh, wait, never mind.
I have an interview. I wasn't joking when I said I have an interview
No,
Nice.
I know.
with GFS. Again,
Like
as an
yourself?
outside sales rep. I don't want to jinx it, but seriously, say some prayers for me because it went through the headquarters, and of course their system or whatever, they knocked it out, said that they've already found other candidates they're looking at.
Oh, shoot,
But the people that I used to work with were like, "Oh no, we want you to come over and talk to us."
Less
So
than a minute.
even the hiring manager. So I'm looking forward to this, regardless of what the outcome is. They might know some people, networking at least, if nothing else, right? So
Make sure you get yourself on LinkedIn.
you know what? I have an account, and I'm like, it's just so
Have
formal.
anything
And
you want to talk about, Larky? Think about it. Mention it.
otherwise, I have a question. Just
2, 1.
welcome back into Off Track. This is the final stretch of runway we have here before we take off. Arky, I have a question. Since I didn't get to answer my answer earlier, I'm going to ask you, and then we'll see if I have an answer. Shut up, Rusty. I want to know if you had money, no object. If you had 1,000 acres with unlimited money, unlimited resources, unlimited whatever, what would you do with 1,000 acres, and where would you have it?
Oh shoot.
Put them on the spot.
I would definitely have a house big enough for, depending on at what point in my life I'm doing. I've got all this. House big enough for my kids and I, or a house big enough for my kids and I and grandkids down the road. I would probably build myself a kick-ass gun range.
Nice. Yeah.
Uh,
Can I get a
probably
discount on the membership?
You'll have your own 1,000 acres, lady.
Yeah, but that's for mine.
You guys can come out. You guys just come out for free. I don't care. I got
Okay.
a little resources. I don't need money. So
There it is.
Probably build a paintball arena, maybe.
Oh, hey, there's a thought. Now, don't
Or
get
go
paintball
kart.
confused with your gun range because people die. Or-
And you don't want to get those two confused.
No, let's not do that.
No.
Right on.
Maybe a go-kart track.
I'm digging it.
Oh, I love goats.
Dude, no.
No, not goats.
Not a goat cart track. That's pretty
Oh.
funny, Melissa. Seriously, that is pretty. A goat cart track. What does a goat cart look like?
Dressed up like
Actually,
Mario Kart.
Tell you that there is a man here that's got a little cart, and he's got 4 goats that he hooks up to it, and they pull his cart.
You mean like a goat train?
But I love goat milk and goat
Wait.
cheese and goat meat.
So this guy's pulling a goat train? He's not going to answer me. All right.
Wait. What's the it's the older movie where it takes place in, I think, like Greece. They got the guy on the little chariot.
And her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ben-Hur with goats.
like old movie.
There you go. Ben-Hur with goats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, with
that
the
is
spikes on the
awesome.
wheels and the around the arena. Okay, that would be a little fun. I'll give you that. But, all right. Well, I'm seeing for myself, and of course, yes, it's going to be out west somewhere. I don't want to limit it to Arizona.
Oh, wait, are you talking again? So, Larky.
Yes, so shut up.
So, Ben-Hur was really good. I'm
Hey,
not
wait.
sure how well it
Watch
went.
this, guys. Are you ready?
He's
Nope.
gonna
No,
mute me!
Bye-bye. No. I would, first thing I do, because I can, I put up a giant ass wall around it with a big, beautiful door. And it might be bigger than 30 feet tall, and it would probably have a helicopter landing pad in it.
Is Mexico going to pay for it?
No. No. I don't care who pays for it because it's unlimited. I don't care where the money. Look, it's a socialist compound, right? It's my place. You do what I want. It's my rules, my laws. No, I think it would be more of a freedom camp, honestly. I mean,
In
that's
other words, Bunny Ranch Part 2.
No. What I picture is having. I actually like the gun range idea. I had not thought of that because it's 1,000 acres. Just go out and go shooting. There's not a range. Just don't get shot.
Yeah.
You know, it's free wilderness. So maybe Montana. I don't know, but I'm thinking. I'm capturing ideas. I don't know about the vineyard, but I do like the bunker. It'd have to have some sort of bunker, but gosh, seriously, it would just be. I'd have to have wildlife in there. I'd have a motorcycle. I would have a big ass motocross track, and I think I'd honestly, money no object. I'd build me a big ass skyscraper. What's up?
Just
right in the center. Yeah.
Whatever. Or whiskey.
No, just whatever. Yeah. Just something. How big can it be? 1,000 acre base? What?
right.
How about indoor? Just the footprint of this skyscraper would be 1,000 square acres. How about that?
Damn.
I got it. I got a good one.
What?
Build a facility, right?
Okay.
Follow me. Build a facility, hire some scientists, make dinosaurs.
Wait.
That is a novel.
They've already done this documentary.
Oh my God.
We talked about cloning earlier. I know. Let's make a clone farm of people and raise them how we want. No, not a.
I have a clone of me right now.
No, never mind.
There'd be an uprising.
There would be. Our clone would take us over, right? I don't know. It would be fun though, just to have a big place. Just I'd have to have a mountain. I mean, I'd want it where there's mountains, so I could go out hiking, and I would have a fort. You know what I mean? Like a bed down place up in the mountains, so where I could see out beyond my 1,000 acres.
Well, money no object. You could make an indoor ski.
No, I don't want that.
That would be awesome.
Indoor? No, I want to be outdoors.
Well,
I'm trying to get outside with 1,000 acres.
You know what I'm talking about? The like in what is that? The Middle
Dubai.
East.
The UAE, actually, I believe
Where
it
they
is.
have that indoor.
Dubai. It is Dubai.
Yeah. It's a cool idea, but I would hope that my 1,000 acres would have mountains and snow. So anything outdoors, it'd have to have a big ass lake too. So 1,000 acres. Yeah.
Another idea.
Yeah.
Another idea. I don't know if this would be if this would work out or not. Money no object. Take Epstein's Island.
No.
And like plow everything, every single thing built, just wipe it right off. Bring a priest in, bless the entire island, so there's no bad juju left.
We
on
just
it.
nuke it.
And you do that too, and then you rebuild, and we make it Mojo Island.
No.
Heck yeah.
But what about that one?
Jack Hole's running.
That one guy? I don't know.
We don't have to let him in because it's an
I don't
island.
know.
Running amok and look,
How about we just take that island and send people we don't like to it?
No.
Like
We'll put
Australia.
the Desert Air Motel on that island.
We'd have to have a giant. We'd have to radio, TV studio, where everybody a landing strip, aircraft landing strip.
Hello.
Aircraft landing strip. So Timmy the pilot could fly in with all the jackholes and land, and we do TV shows and radio shows all the time.
And he flies cargo planes, so we'd all be like
strapped in
together and strapped
cargo
down
nets.
to the
Strapped in and things and stuff and things. So yeah, I don't know. It's a fun thought process, and it's all pipe dreamed, of course. But yeah, it's kind of fun. And no clones. No clones allowed.
No
No.
late
Oh, it's
model
bad.
stock car track or
That's what I'm talking
whatever.
about. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A free for all, maybe. No.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll bring a couple bottles of wine for you. No.
That's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Apothic right now.
Hey, what was that
It's-
wine you were talking about last week? The 19
Last week.
episodes.
Yeah, it's 19 Crimes. I bought another bottle, and you can download an app called Living Wine Labels, and you hold your phone up because 19 Crimes on all of the bottles, it has a criminal picture on it, kind of like a mugshot, but it's Old West style.
Oh, I like that.
And you once you download the app, you hold your phone to it, and the guy starts talking about his story about his 19 crimes. It's really cool.
We have old Western mugshots. I think I've deleted them. I really
Well,
do.
I think Off Track Theater was a lot better than the 19 Crimes.
Of
There
course
was the writing was exquisite. It was very professional, very award worthy, and
I'm listening. We are.
looking
I didn't
forward
mean
to the writers collaborating on a next genre of off-track theater.
Yes, I would. Yeah, seriously, what Melissa's saying. We need to get a hold of that one guy. I don't remember his name. Yeah, and a couple other folks, and this guy here, I believe.
This guy here.
Yep.
Yeah.
This Mr. Larky, effing farkin'.
Larky Farkin is a fart smeller.
What?
Wow, you're so nice, Melissa.
How much have you had to drink? Jeez.
Finally,
Actually-
someone calls her out.
Finally, everybody does. No, actually, not a lot today. I was too busy cooking. I just opened up a bottle of wine.
Only 3 bottles. What?
What?
I don't know. Fine. No, seriously, we want to do. I think it's going to be a detective series of sorts, regardless of the era. Whatever.
I'm excited about that, by the way. That sounds awesome.
I thought we were going to do the 20s, like Prohibition, Speakeasy area.
I don't understand how that translates in an audio setting. I mean, the visual, yes, I understand, but an audio, I don't understand.
Oh, they speak very fast, and they say things like, "Okay, you see, huh?"
Yeah, no,
You
I
see,
can't.
huh?
That drives me crazy. I'm not a fan.
Did you get the jazz music, the 20s jazz and stuff in there?
I'm okay with that. I just not the way they talked in the movies. It drove me crazy. What did they call that? Something? Was it not vaudeville or something? Or?
What in the 20s? You were in what, 5th grade?
No, I was in 6th. Thanks for making me so old, lady. Gosh. And she
I mean,
said
if you want so if you want to know what the ideas that I had that I was thinking of when we had the idea of doing the detective series, you need to go online on like YouTube and just start going through walkthroughs of the game LA Noire. It takes place, I think, in that same time period, and you play detective, and you apprehend suspects, you question them and everything, and they got some pretty interesting crimes that you have to solve and everything. So I mean, that might be a good.
Oh,
something
that
to
would
look
be
at.
fun. That would be really fun, I think.
So
Absolutely. All right. so,
Anyway, go ahead, Rusty. What were you going to say?
I don't know. I guess that about wraps it up with Mr. Farkin about what he can tell us and in all the MojoCon type.
Thank you so much. Come back when you can give us some more stuff.
Yeah, come back.
Well,
when-
Actually, yeah. Do you guys have a time frame for the next update?
I will definitely reach out to Melissa or one of you other two about the updates I've got, and that way you guys can schedule something for me to come back on.
Right on. That works.
Sounds good.
Perfect. All right,
Looking
guys.
forward to it.
Like there's a bunch of people leaving here. Hey, everybody out. Get out. All right. Well, we are going to let you go because we have another special man coming in. He's
Stay tuned.
he's going to chit chat with us. So, Larky, thanks again,
Later,
brother.
brother.
Appreciate the update. We will
Yep,
check
thanks,
with you
guys.
later. Peace
Sounds
out
good.
and stuff and things and bye. All right. So, well, we're waiting for our bottom right. There it is. Well, we're waiting for our other guest, hopefully. Did anybody go over to the what's that place called? AmericanPrideRoasters.com and check out the coffee lately?
Do you like good coffee?
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
Order today and you can get your once in a lifetime, everyday low price.
Well, yeah. And on that note, AmericanPrideRoasters.com, AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Check them out. They have awesome, amazing coffee. And I'm got it right here. in my
Yes, the next one I want to try, the one they had on Facebook yesterday. I think it's the Whitfield. I can't remember, but it's the Ethiopian brand. And I know I like that kind of coffee, and I haven't ordered that. That's probably one of the very few grinds I haven't ordered from APR yet. So,
Did you say Ethiopian coffee?
yes,
Is that one of the places that coffee kind of originated from or something?
yes, it is. Yeah, Ethiopian coffee is really, really good. Seriously, I know what I'm talking about.
I need to
didn't know
investigate
that.
that. Everybody, hey, welcome in, Mr. Chris Branham. How are you this evening, my brother? What's up?
Yeah.
Been a long time.
How you doing, bro?
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Absolutely. How you been?
Thank you.
It's been a long and fairly rough couple of months, and I talked to you guys earlier this week and expressed that I'd kind of like to come on and give a what's kind of going on, what happened for the listening audience that doesn't know. Some of you out there listening right now know more than I'm going to talk about tonight. Some of you don't know anything about this at all.
Well, you have the floor, so.
Yep. It's all you, buddy.
Back around November 2nd, I had a really rough night that I drank way too much, and I let my demons and the depression take me to a place that I shouldn't go, that nobody really should. I spent a number of hours that evening talking with some friends that I'm not going to name here this evening. I had 2 loaded 9mm, and I was gonna take my life. And one of those friends that I was speaking with that evening, after they, I think, exhausted everything they could think of to try and tell me and to help me, they called the police to come and help me. And without that phone call, I probably wouldn't be here. So it was the right call. Despite that, I deal with a little bit of anger for that party, because when the cops get involved to save you, there's other difficulties that you become entangled with at that point, because a hammered guy with a gun and cops is not a good thing. And so I'm adjusting some medications. We think that being the doctor and I, think that we've probably found something that may work for me, and I'm getting my head back together and spending time with my wife and my kids, and dealing with the legal trouble that I got myself into. And it'll probably be another few months before I'm in a position that I would be ready to rejoin the off-track crew, to be here on Sunday nights and entertain you guys. I miss it. I do.
And we miss you.
Yeah, we do.
I miss the camaraderie. I miss the fun. I miss putting together crazy audio pieces. Then I want to talk about mental health for a minute here and kind of take this almost into a life in progress section.
Okay.
I wasn't taking good care of myself. And if there's anybody out there listening that can identify with that you're not taking good care of yourself, being honest with yourself and being able to say that to yourself is the first step that you need to get to. I've gotten to that one. I wasn't being good to myself. I wasn't taking care of me. And I wasn't being honest with any of the people around me as to where I was or just how bad I felt. Nobody knew. Nobody could have tried to help me because I wasn't honest with myself or honest with anybody else. And so I encourage you out there, if you are feeling bad and you're not being honest with yourself about it, please do. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your friends. You don't have to. If I would have dealt with it, I might not have gotten into the spiral that I did. Coming back out of that hole is really hard. I spend a lot of time, if I'm not at, or I spent 2 months off of work trying to get my head back together. Now I've been back at work for a couple of weeks, and God, that's hard. I spend a lot of time completely withdrawn. I don't want to talk to anybody really. I hug my kids and I watch a movie and I spend some time with Tamara. I'm working on finding myself and loving me again. And it's hard. I don't love me. I don't even particularly like some of the things about me. But there are a lot of people that have reached out and offered support and wanted to express to me how much I meant to them. Thank you.
Brother, you're so welcome. We love you, man. And God loves you, and you know you can always lean on him. He wants you to, so.
Hell yeah.
He will never leave you or forsake you. So.
I've got a long ways to go to put myself back together.
And in your own time, that's good. I mean, no one's going to push you through this, and we are here for you. And I know our whole audience is here for you and cheering you on, and your whole family. So, and everyone here at Mojo 50 as well.
Hell yeah.
We want to see you get better, man.
You have a lot of family that has nothing to do with blood relation, Chris.
Absolutely.
Yeah, brother.
We are family. So, we love you, bro. Seriously.
Yes.
Thank you for being so brave.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's very brave and a lot of courage. And sometimes you got to, as one lady would say, feel the fear and do it anyway. And you just did that tonight. So I think that's a very brave and a step in the right direction. Applause to you. Kudos, bro.
Thank you. That was hard.
It is. And personally, I think the more you do it, the easier it may get. The more you talk about it. Yeah, that's just my own personal experience.
Tough, man.
But it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. I found a therapist I like.
Amazing.
She's quite snarky.
You love that, right? You can relate to that.
I know, that's rough.
That's
I can
awesome,
relate to
brother.
that.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I think.
You know what? We haven't heard in a
Oh,
long time.
Here we go.
Here we go. I'm afraid. Oh my gosh. You know what? I wasn't sure I would ever miss that, but I kind of did for a moment.
Hey, so.
Yeah. I brought the train wreck back.
Choo-choo.
Hey,
What'd you say, Rusty?
you're getting some weather up there, ain't you, man? You're getting some white stuff.
Oh my God. I spent 3.5 hours just doing my driveway and sidewalk
snow
this
again,
morning. It's going to snow again tonight.
Just
Damn.
Man, just let it. Just drive over it. Well, you can't.
Yeah, Tamara worked third shift last night. She got home this morning. There were two guys at the end of the driveway trying to dig out the van because she tried to drive into the driveway. She came and woke me up. She's like, "Hey, I think you need to come help me get the van out and then clean the driveway so you can get the van in. I'm going to bed. See you later."
Oh my goodness.
Damn it! I am so glad. It sucks to be up there, but thank God I'm down here.
And I'm in the middle. Well, I'm under
76 degrees today.
Shut up. I don't know what the temperature was. It was cold, and I haven't been outside.
It was what, Melissa? 76 degrees?
Yeah, but it's getting cold overnight. It's going to be like 56.
Shut up.
I used to like you.
Yeah,
I really
did.
did.
Too, for a minute. I thought I did.
Well, you did when you were in Arizona, Sean.
Yeah, everyone
but now
hated
that
me.
you're up north.
Everyone hated me. It actually is probably warmer where you are today than what it is back in Tucson. I have no idea. So
32 degrees right now.
Oh, that's not bad. It's better than negative 36.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Friday morning when I walked into work with the wind chill, it was negative 10. I wore gloves for the first time this winter.
Holy crap. Like I told Sean earlier, it's the wind. I don't care if it's cold. It's the wind that makes it unbearable.
I'm not a fan of the wind.
No.
Yeah.
I went to Wyoming in September, not this past September, but
where did you say Wyoming?
Yes, I went to Cheyenne, Wyoming
very
in September. Yes, the actual air temperature was fine, but the wind, I couldn't deal with it.
I don't like the effects that wind does to, say, driving a truck with a big sailboat behind you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it does a number on your body. You get chapped lips.
True.
Especially
when you live in a cold climate, you learn that jackets that are wind-proof are really important. My jacket's got a Gore-Tex outer shell on it. When the wind can't cut through your jacket, it makes a huge difference.
Melissa, I gotta wonder, chapped lips, do you apply
easy?
There's other things that cause chapped lips too.
It's only when you wear a skirt, Rusty. Just don't wear a skirt.
Oh.
I know that's where you're going.
I don't need this visual. Oh my goodness. I think we should have. Now we are officially derailed.
Right.
Well, hey, before we get out of here, I just wanted to take a minute and thank Chris. Well, of course, now Larky. Yeah, kind of ruined him. But God love that guy, Larky. Thanks for joining us and setting everybody straight with some MojoCon details. But Chris, thank you for being brave and coming out and coming out at least, telling your story.
Thank you for coming out.
We should be careful with language because language matters.
Yes.
Chris is not coming out.
Words matter.
Chris came on the show.
Don't do that either. Words matter. Okay, I'm officially done. Oh my goodness. Phew, this is the 50th episode of Off Track and it's completely derailed.
50.
Yeah, congratulations on 50 episodes, guys.
Yes,
good job.
on Mojo 50 at least. I mean, we've been on the air longer than that, but thank you, Doc Thompson, for having an interest in us. Thank you, Wonky Eye, El Jefe, Ron Phillips, for making this happen. And getting us started. Stephen Airy, for all the technical help. Mr. Chris and Rusty and Melissa, and just thank you everybody who has made this well, I don't know if it's a success. There's a couple people that listen to guests that keep us moving and motivated every week. So,
well, there are tens and tens of listeners.
I think there's tens of
still
tens
and tens.
Maybe tens of two. I don't even know if there's tens of one, but anyway.
Maybe. So, I'm hoping that we get to make it. There's still, 2 more shows to the year anniversary. I'm hoping.
Just don't take any calls from Handy J.
Well, he's going to fire us.
Don't go running.
Don't go running. There's that. Don't wear your buds. Jog near the train tracks, Doc Thompson. We love you. Everybody, thank you so much again. And we're going to check in with you next week. As always, we'll see if you can get derailed with us. So, love you guys. Peace out.
Mwah.
Stuff.